Hi, here we are, week number 5 of being at home. So I don't know about you, but a lot of my day is thinking about what are we gonna have for supper? What are we gonna have for supper? Last night we had chicken breasts and I just wanted to use some leftover chicken breasts to make a fast and easy supper tonight. And it's one of my all-time favorite, an oldie but a goodie like me, of the Pampered Chef, chicken and broccoli braid. We're gonna mix up some chopped chicken, a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of red pepper, throw in some mayo, some cheese, and some seasonings. And then we're gonna unroll crescent rolls and make a fancy braid with it and pop it in the oven for 20 minutes. So here we have some chicken breast already cooked. When I'm buying chicken now, I'm buying big packs of chicken and I portion it out when I get it home into freezer bags, and I put couple tablespoons of olive oil in, and then I'll dump some of my favorite rub. So the chicken that we had last night has herb and garlic seasoning on it, so it'll be good for our recipe. And we're gonna use my favorite tool, the food chopper, to chop up the chicken into a little bit finer pieces. We're actually gonna use the food chopper for the pepper and the broccoli as well. So here's some chopped chicken, and I have these handy scrapers that are perfect for picking up things that you chop really finely, so you get a great deal of it. They have a soft squeegee side on one side, so if you're chopping up tomatoes, something that's watery or liquidy, then you can scoop it up off of your cutting board. I could pick up the nice flexible cutting mat and pop it into the batter bowl, but that's it. Next, we're gonna chop up some broccoli. Broccoli's got more vitamin C in it than oranges. Did you know that? And if you have picky eaters, you can hide a finely chopped broccoli in tomato sauces and things like that if your family doesn't like it. Our broccoli into our bowl. Oh, Hannah. And then a little bit of red pepper, and we're only gonna use half the pepper. So do you remember what we do? We cut it from the bottom. And whenever you're chopping tomatoes or peppers with the food chopper, you always wanna chop skin side up. Next, we're gonna add the binder. This is gonna keep the recipe together. And I have some mayonnaise in our measure all cup. Just give that a plunge, scrape it, and that's gonna help keep the recipe together. We're gonna add some fresh garlic into our recipe. And the garlic press that Pampered Chef sells, you don't need to peel your garlic ahead of time. Pop it in, paper and all, give it a squeeze. Did you see all that garlic fly out? And there's our paper. So the recipe calls for 1. Anytime I see a recipe that calls for 1 clove of garlic, I pretty much ignore it. And I will always add 2 or 3. Some people really will peel a clove of garlic and chop it with a knife. Then your hands get all stinky with garlic. So I want to give you a little tip about how to get rid of the smell of garlic on your hands. Wash them in cold water while you rub your hands on the inside of the stainless steel sink, and the smell is gone instantly. So if you like Caesar salad, I love Caesar salad. Sometimes my husband can't stand my breath after I have Caesar salad. So you know how you get rid of garlic breath? You just lean over the sink and lick the side of the sink while you run the cold water in your mouth. Don't do that. Put some cold water in your mouth and you put a spoon in your mouth upside down and rub it across your tongue, and your garlic breath will be gone. So next we're gonna add some cheese. Give that a mix. Back in the day, when I used to go to work in the morning and not come home till night, I could make this filling up in the fridge. And when I get home from work, all I have to do is unroll the crescent rolls, put the filling in the middle, and pop it in the oven. And dinner's ready in 20 minutes. Last but not least, we're gonna add some dill seasoning. There we go, there's our filling. Next, we're gonna do the magic with the crescent rolls. So if you have a cookie sheet, you can use a cookie sheet for this, but I'm using my bar pan, and my bar pan is very well seasoned. When you first get a stone, it's clean and it's white, and the more you use it, the darker and more seasoned it becomes. And then we're gonna pinch all of the seams together to make a one-piece crust. Next, we're going to use our one-handed rolling pin. So this is nice and lightweight, it's small, it's dishwasher safe, and it has a small narrow side. So if you like to make pie crust, you put the ball of pie dough in the middle of your pie dish and you can roll it right up the sides without having to roll it out, lift it up, move it over, and put it in your pie dish. This is great. Or if you make cookie crumb crusts in your 9x13 baker to make squares, this is great for rolling right in there. I like that you could probably use this to roll out your stiff muscles on your back, or if you have sore feet, use it for that, but wash it really well before you use it in the kitchen. Like that. Next, we're gonna make some slits in the dough because we're gonna put our filling right down the middle. So we wanna make the equal number of slits on either side. And I'm not hurting my knife and I'm not hurting the stone. And next, we're gonna put our filling down the middle. So for anybody eating low carb, this is a cheesy chicken and broccoli bake. Here's where the magic is. Pick up our strips, cross one over, and cross the other over. Next, I've got some egg white here, and we're going to brush a little bit of egg white on top, a little bit of slivered almonds. So that's going to get popped into the oven for 20 minutes at 350.